back to the Two Honks podcast. My name's Joe Little. I'm sitting here with Lamar Costin. We're going to try something a little bit different today. Lamar had a situation where he had to fight the tides on a paddle board. And
True.
We felt like we could use some visual aids.
It's true.
To show you what happened.
We're talking about every episode, we're talking about fighting the tides. And I happen to have a recent experience that I want to share with everybody. With the tides.
Recent.
And the wind, actually, too.
Yes.
So I was fighting two elements that are attacking our country and putting everybody at risk, I think.
No one's talking about it.
Nobody wants to refer to the fighting of them because they're afraid to tell it like it is.
Well, and that's the thing, because people aren't talking about the core of the problem.
They want to talk here, and that we're going to go there.
The core of the problem is the tides.
Yeah, because they come in, right?
Yeah.
And they try to get you, like this is you,
Yep.
they try to get you.
Yeah.
Right?
There they go.
They're coming in like a spider, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like a sea spider.
Uh-huh.
A little bit.
Yep. Yep.
So the story is this. Let me set the stage here, okay?
Okay.
I got a paddle board. Okay, this is going to be my paddle board.
All right.
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So I go out to a river, and I didn't check the tides because
Okay.
I don't listen to them.
So this is your paddle board.
This is going to be the
if that's the
hold on. This is going to be my paddle board.
Okay, this will be the paddle board.
This is the paddle board.
And if this is the paddle board, where's
Yeah.
the river?
All right. Well, this is going to get a little complicated, so I'm going to use a couple props here.
Okay.
Okay. Let me bring this cheese back in.
Okay.
This is going to be the boat dock.
Okay.
This is where I loaded in. So let's just pull it back up here.
Okay.
This is the paddle board on there. Okay. This is going to be a channel of water.
Okay.
And then it goes this way, right?
All right.
Let's extend that a little more.
Okay.
Okay. There's another piece.
Yep.
Right? And this is where the bigger boats go, okay? Let's use this. This is going to be a bigger boat.
All right.
Yeah. And then there's going to be another...
So hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Your paddle board is right here.
Yeah, that's the paddle board.
It's on the boat dock.
That's on the dock. I haven't left yet. I'm setting a stage for that.
But there's a big boat right here.
Yeah. The big boats...
And you got this channel.
Don't do that. The big boats go that way.
Okay.
Okay? But here's the thing. Paddle boards, actually, these...
Yep.
Paddle boards can go in this other channel here.
Okay.
And the big boats, they're too big, see? They can't fit in there because they're too big and fat. Stupid.
Yeah.
So they go this way.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, see that?
So if your boat dock is right here,
So I'm going this way.
I'm assuming there's a beach right here.
Kind of.
Is there?
It's a little bit forested.
Is there people over there?
It's kind of forested.
Okay.
Here, let me do this.
Okay.
This might help a little bit.
Yeah.
This is going to be what's on this side.
A little bit of a visual.
And it's going to be basically a bunch of trees here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
This is imagine a forest here. That's what this is. Okay, and there's a lot of trees. I'm not going to draw all of them.
Okay.
There's a lot of them here. So this is not a beach. It's a forest.
Well,
okay.
I would imagine.
Okay.
I would imagine there would be some birds if there's trees.
There might be a couple birds.
On the beach.
Here, let me put a couple birds in.
Yeah, put some birds.
There's a couple.
Couple of birds.
There's probably a few, and
birds.
some of them might be in the trees.
Okay.
There we go. Is that better?
There we go. That works. A little bit
there's
better.
another main detail I got to add here.
Yeah.
We have. Okay, so there's this channel.
Okay.
That the big boats go down.
That's where they go.
And this is the water, by the way.
Okay.
This line is the water. It's not an edge of land.
Okay.
Okay. And
that's just the line of the water.
This is like the channel.
So there's more water.
Yeah.
Over here.
It extends.
What about that?
Okay.
How are we going to symbolize that?
It's going to be difficult because this is the channel I go down.
Okay.
Let's get those out of the way because
this is a channel of water.
This is a big channel.
And this is a big boat.
Big channel of water here.
This is a big boat going in the big channel.
Yeah.
And you're going to go in the
I'm going to go down this one, but
this is going to go in here.
That's right. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
We
haven't gotten there yet.
It's going to get a little more complicated.
All right.
Here. There's another channel here.
All right.
Okay, there's 3 channels. This
Three
one,
channels.
and this is another one that's a little bigger.
Okay.
Some boats could probably fit down, probably not this one.
Yeah.
But some other boats could maybe go this one.
Maybe
so
that
this one is really too shallow.
Do we have a smaller boat to demonstrate maybe?
Here,
a boat
here's
going in here?
This is okay. Now actually,
that.
this will be the
Okay.
paddleboard now.
Okay, this is going to be the paddleboard.
That's going to be the paddleboard.
That'll be
Switch
a
this
boat.
out.
Okay,
This
is much better as a
smaller
paddleboard.
boat, and it's going actually on the
Much
channel.
more
here.
convincing paddleboard right there.
It's a paddleboard.
Okay.
So
This
here's
is still a boat dock.
We'll
this
leave
is
this
still
here.
a boat dock.
the boat dock is the
Okay?
cheese, and here is
Right
the.
there. That's what that is.
This is going to be a medium-sized boat.
Okay.
Okay, and this is actually the
Medium-sized
channel
boat.
here.
Oh, on the channel.
Right on the edge.
It's on the channel.
Yeah, it's on the water.
edge of the channel?
It's on the edge.
This is not the channel?
This is the
it?
water.
That, okay.
This is the
Whoa.
water. So
Oh my god.
these wooden utensils are representing
Okay, so
water.
let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit here because
do we
I
got?
thought the space between was the channel.
No, see,
But this is
where it gets complicated.
this is a channel and that's a channel.
Okay, we're gonna
and
use-
this is a channel.
Check this out, okay?
What about this?
I didn't bring
What
this
about
up
that?
because it gets complicated.
Okay.
There's 3 channels,
All right.
and in between, this is going to represent grass.
Okay.
So this is actually an island here.
Okay.
So this is an island here.
Okay.
Okay, and of course this.
Yeah.
I don't want to go under, but this is also land.
That's
right
also-
with
okay.
trees on it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
There. And this is a big old channel. I'm not going to
That's-
even talk about the land. 'cause
That's
it's
a really big
all the
channel.
way over there. We're not
Okay.
going for it. So now we got our land. There's actually, well,
So just to make sure I'm following you, this is a boat.
this is a medium-sized boat.
This is a small channel.
Yeah,
This is your paddleboard.
it's my paddleboard.
This is grass.
This is grass and,
and this
land.
is another channel.
It's not just grass, trees, meadows.
And this is a really big boat.
That's a big old boat.
That's a big boat.
Yeah,
Okay.
they like to just go up and down here,
Okay.
rip and ride.
They just go, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I want to talk about now is there's an element of wind here
Okay.
that's working with the tides. And what I didn't know, check this out. I'm starting the journey. Okay, what can I use to represent the wind here? Maybe, well, let's use this syringe
Okay.
part. I'm going to point it this way because
So that's the wind.
this is the wind, and it could be anywhere. I'm not going to, it's not, obviously it's everywhere.
That is the wind.
I'm using this to indicate the direction of the wind.
Okay.
Okay, so it's pointing this way. So I'm in my paddleboard. All right.
Okay.
This boat is already down here.
Yeah.
Somewhere out of my way. Get the
Okay.
out of my way. I'm getting down here.
Yeah.
Here's the wind, right?
Yep.
So I'm on the paddleboard, and it's moving in the same direction as I am.
Okay.
Okay. And there's also at this
So
same
you're
time
at this point you're floating with
the tide.
the wind.
Yeah, and here I'm
With
going to
the
use this piece of paper is
tides.
going to represent the tide. Okay.
That's the tide.
This is the wind. Okay, and that's the tide. Okay.
Yep.
So here I am floating around,
Floating through.
and I'm powered.
You're going with.
I'm powered.
You're powered.
by the wind and
By
the
the
tide.
wind
So
and the
that's
tide.
coming with me, right?
Look at
Look at that.
all
It sticks to it.
So that represents power.
That's power.
This is a representative of power.
Because I'm going with it.
Okay.
See, it's helping
Okay.
me. It's helping me
and
move.
it's going in that direction.
Look at that.
Okay.
I'm like feeling like Superman.
Okay, here's the
Just-
question.
Okay.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else?
Well,
Are you the only one with the power?
No. Okay. So let's.
I mean, clearly there's people in here.
there were people in there.
Maybe there's people in here.
I'm gonna move. Okay.
Who's over here?
There's a couple people.
Okay.
There was a man. I'm gonna draw
Okay.
a man here. Actually,
You're gonna draw a man?
there's a man. Okay. There was a man.
Draw a good man.
There's a good man.
Good man.
Right
Very
around
good man.
here.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yep, I
I don't
see
know if you
that.
can see it. There's a person.
That's a man.
He was fishing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this man was clothed.
Yes.
He was wearing
Yes.
clothes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He was a
Yeah.
clothed
And
man.
there was another clothed man up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this Aller flow.
All right.
And I'm gonna have to move a couple things real quick
Okay.
because actually this would have to shift down.
Okay.
So I can explain this. On the other side of the dock here, let's just move some of these
Yeah,
out of the
let's
way.
just get that out.
Get out of the way.
We've established
We know what's going on
where
there.
that goes.
Here's another. So there's the dock that
dock.
I came down on.
Okay.
There's another little pier.
There's a pier right there.
Let's just
Okay.
use this.
All right.
There's a pier here.
Okay.
Okay. And this Aller flow is a man right here.
Okay.
And he's fishing off the dock. So we got a man, there's a man here, they're both wearing clothes.
All right.
They're both clothed men.
Clothed men.
Yeah, and they're fishing for something. Fishing around.
Yep.
And those are the only people that I saw other than this, there's somebody on this boat. This will be a person.
Someone right there.
That's a person on a boat.
Yep.
Okay. It's a wobbly boat.
Is it?
It's hard to stay on.
Are you sure?
Sometimes. Look at that. Fall off
Maybe
into
he's
the water.
falling off the boat.
Maybe you do.
Who knows?
Look at that.
Sometimes you don't make it.
You got to wear a life jacket. So let's
gotta
put that on.
Yeah, well, let's wear a life jacket.
It's required. It's actually, this is a life jacket.
This is a life jacket.
Fell off, he's still floating.
Okay.
Because this is required by law.
There he goes.
You
Yeah.
gotta have it.
You got to be compliant.
This is
Even if you're just using visual aids, you got to be compliant.
You want to make sure people know what they're
Wear a
getting
life
into
jacket,
here.
folks.
Always wear a life jacket.
Always
Don't
wear a
be
life jacket.
stupid.
You can't be stupid.
I mean, don't be an idiot.
Don't be dumb.
So I'm traveling down. Okay, let's get rid of this guy.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We've
don't need him
established that
anymore.
he's there.
He's there.
He's fishing.
We're gonna move all this
Established
back.
that he's there and
Put
he's
it back.
fishing. Okay.
Put that back.
So we're gonna go back here.
Okay. There's what's
This is the wind.
What was that? Okay. What was
This
this?
is the tide.
Where is this?
This is the power.
This was
Because Lamar has the power right now.
Yeah, and this is
At this point in the
was
story,
man.
Lamar has the power. That's
This
what
was
we
the
need to remember.
medium-sized boat.
Okay, that's where we go.
And
okay.
there's the land.
There's
Okay,
the
we're set
medium-sized
back
boat.
up
There's
here.
the land.
Wait a minute.
There's a fishing man. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
This guy needs a life jacket.
All right. Oh, yep.
See?
He forgot to put on his life jacket.
Put on your life jacket.
Yep.
Okay.
What about the fisherman? Does he need a life jacket?
No, I don't
Does he
think
wear
so.
waders?
Good.
Waders.
Good.
Does he wade?
Let's put one on.
Is it wader? Okay, he's wading.
There's
All
one
right,
on just in
cool.
case.
Very
There's
good.
another one for this guy
Very
on the dock.
good.
You know, you
Very
might.
good.
you might
Oh,
need it.
actually, you know what? I think here, hand me
Yeah?
that tape there.
Okay.
I think there's going to be some extra life vests
Yeah,
hanging
probably.
out at the boat dock.
You think
You
there
know,
are?
You have the option
Okay.
to wear a life vest. And these are backups. These don't represent people.
Yeah.
These represent life jackets that you can rent for $5.99. Okay? There you go.
All right. I like that idea.
There we go.
That's not what
Now
actually
we know.
happened, but that could be.
Well, it could be there.
It could be.
It should.
It's not.
If it's not there,
It might.
They should.
Could be.
I want to represent reality how it's supposed to be.
How it should have been.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lamar has the power.
Yeah, let's get rid of these dollars. I think they're too
The
distracting.
tide and the wind. Okay.
Let's get it back to
We've
brass
established
tacks.
that there's grass
The
there.
channel.
Okay.
And then this is the channel for these big boats.
Yep, the big boats.
I wish I could get him back on
This
his
guy
raft.
fell off the boat.
Yeah.
Like he's floating.
He's
it's
fine.
okay.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Keep them together.
All right.
So, we're moving along.
Okay.
Okay, I'm cruising down, right? Oop, up, 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 up.
Oh, yep.
The great thing about this part
Yep.
is that these stupid clothed people,
Yeah.
I'm clothed too at this point,
Yeah.
they can't get through where I am here.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm on a small craft. Give me a life jacket.
Yep.
Okay? And then I'm cruising through. I'm cruising fast, bro.
Yeah,
And
real fast.
let me point out there's another major feature here. Before this channel starts,
Yep.
okay, let's move this back. It's actually more like this. There's a big open space right here.
Okay.
Fisherman's actually more up here. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a big open space here. To get from here to the dock, okay, to here, there's a great wind upon me.
Yes.
Okay? But it's at my
Yes.
back. It's a tailwind.
Yes.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
And so I'm cruising fast. I feel
Yep.
like a super strong guy, right?
Okay.
Because I'm barely paddling.
Yeah.
I'm just like chilling.
You're flying.
I'm flying through. Then I hit this little space here. And imagine there's a little wind tunnel here because
Yep.
now there's trees.
You're concentrated.
I'm concentrating.
You got a concentrated wind tunnel
I'm concentrating
right there.
with the wind.
Yep.
And the wind is concentrating me forward
Yes.
into this space here.
Okay.
So I'm moving along, okay? Now let's just kind of pretend like I've cruised along further. I don't want to have to, well, maybe we can move these back so it looks like I moved
Perhaps,
further,
yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Now the dock's further away.
Now the dock's further back
okay?
there.
This
okay.
guy's over here.
There we go.
The stupid boat's out of my
Okay.
face. Get out
Yep.
of here.
Get out of there.
So now I'm moving with the wind. And,
Yep.
and okay, I'm over here. So now I get to go over here. And there's a little, okay, let's just clear all this stuff out of the
Yep,
way.
let's get it out.
Get it out of the way.
Let's just get it out of the
Get
way.
it out.
Let's get it out of here.
Okay, now we're resetting the scene.
Okay,
Here's
resetting the
me.
scene.
Okay,
Here you
that's
go.
me with the wind.
You still have the wind.
and the tides.
You still have the tide.
Now check this
and
out.
you still have the power.
Here's now we're gonna zoom in. Here's
Okay,
the
we're
main
gonna
channel.
zoom
Those
in.
other ones are out of the picture.
Main channel.
Now we're on just on my
Gone.
channel. Okay?
Done.
This is my
We
zone.
don't do those anymore.
There's nobody around.
Nobody around.
Here's my space. Now
Okay.
check this out. Right here, there's a tiny little hidden inlet that's real small.
Okay.
You could only fit through here if you were this size. Look at this. Barely fits.
Yep.
And it's super shallow. There's trees that have fallen. I can go right underneath.
Okay.
Okay, it's passing over.
Trees.
There's a tree, and I'm just passing
trees that have
right
fallen.
underneath it.
But the guy, disregard the guy.
Yeah, disregard him.
Just
He's
give
gone.
me the pen.
Yeah, cross
give me
him
the
out.
pen. We got to disregard this guy.
Cross him out because he's
not there anymore.
Yeah.
He's not there. There's probably a few more birds.
That was just for earlier.
What about that?
There were more birds.
What about that?
Yeah,
There's probably some more birds
there was
right
definitely.
there. Look
So
at that.
I passed under.
There we go.
Okay, let's just get me back in there.
What's this?
I'm going to leave this. This is going to be...
Do you think that?
We'll bring it in.
Okay.
Let me bring it in.
All right.
So I'm cruising under some fallen trees. We'll use that. There we go. I'm in.
There we go.
And now let's just put that back. So now this goes to... We'll zoom out this way.
Okay.
I'm coming in. Now there's a small little lake right here.
Okay.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at this.
What do you think of that?
And here...
That doing it for you?
Now that I'm into this secret channel...
Yep.
Now there's this meadow right here.
Do you still have power, by the way?
No, okay.
Powered?
I left the power here for a reason.
You left the power.
Because I'm off on a channel.
You don't have power.
Because the wind is going this way.
The wind's going, okay.
The wind is coming here.
So you...
And the tide is going here.
You've lost the wind.
Yeah, let's move it. Let's get it out of here.
You've lost the tide.
Move it out.
And you've lost your power.
We don't even want to look at it because it's not.
Power. Get it out of there.
Yeah, it's not in the frame
Get
anymore.
it out of there.
I'm in a different area.
Okay.
Okay, I made it through this little channel, and now I'm in my own little secret lake.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
So obviously I'm nude at this point.
Yes.
You don't need clothes.
There you go.
Nobody's around.
No one's there.
And then I chill in a meadow. Okay.
Okay.
I'm right here. I'm reading a book. Okay, let's look at it.
Yep, let's write it.
Put it in there.
You gotta put the title on there. What book?
Okay, well, I'm reading a book.
Yep.
It's right here, so I'm gonna type it in.
Huh?
Okay, if you can read that, then you're good. That's what it is. And that's the name of it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you just zoom in on that,
That's
you'll be
the book.
fine. You'll see it.
Yeah.
So I'm reading that book right there. I'm naked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're naked.
I'm naked.
You're naked.
I'm chilling in the trees.
You don't have any power.
I have no power. I've got no wind.
No wind.
Yeah,
no tide.
No tide. So I'm in heaven right now.
You're in heaven.
In my mind, I used the tide to get to where I wanted to be, which is nude, reading a book. Could have been much better than that.
There we go. Not much better than that.
That's all you need.
You're relaxing.
So
you're in a peaceful place.
Oh, I was chilling. Actually, I called you from this spot. Or you called me. I can't remember.
I remember that.
I was there.
I remember that.
I was there.
We talked about that.
I was in the meadow.
Yep.
Okay. Then I read some more book after we chatted. And guess what? Time to turn around.
Yep.
Pretty cool. There's nobody around. Put my clothes back on because there's normies and nerds out here.
Yep.
So then I come out, go back through the channel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you know what? I could go back, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep cruising around. So now let's get all this out of here. Okay. We're gonna rebuild the scene here. Rebuild the scene. Now here's the main channel again.
Main channel.
This is the one I'm on.
Main channel.
The big boat's over there.
Big boat's over there.
Not in the picture.
Do we have the tide?
We bring the tide back in.
We bring the
Bring
tide.
the wind back.
The tide's still going the same direction.
Power.
And the wind's still going the same direction.
All right, give me that. I'm back.
But now.
I just came out of the channel. Let's say it's here.
But look at this.
Bring it back
look
in.
Look at this.
Okay.
Now.
I just came through.
The power.
It's still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it on you?
It's on me
or
still.
is it with the tides?
It's still on me.
That's what I want to know.
It's with me.
Is it?
It is.
You sure?
Wait, this is the wind.
Okay.
This is the tide.
All right.
I think. Is that right?
Is that, but that's the power.
The power.
That's the power.
Power comes from the wind.
This is the wind.
That's the wind.
And that's the tide.
The combination of the two, let's say that.
Okay.
The combination of the two, are on my side here.
Okay.
I'm cruising through, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Coming through.
Okay.
And now check this out.
So currently you're going.
I'm still going
this direction.
Yeah, same direction I started.
Okay.
With
All
the
right.
wind, with the tides, I'm cruising through. And there's a channel that just continues for a while here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a really cool. There's a shipwreck. We'll use this.
Okay.
There's a shipwreck here. It's
Big
kind of-
shipwreck. That's a big one.
I'm gonna use this to simulate what's happening here.
Okay.
It's kind of on its side. It's askew. That's not gonna work. It's askew like so.
Okay.
Can't quite get it.
All right.
Okay.
It's askew.
I can't.
I got
Something
that.
like that. I don't know if I can
You sure?
position it.
Okay.
How's that?
How about that?
Okay, it's half submerged.
That doing it for
Imagine
you?
that it stays like that.
Yeah.
I can't hold it.
Okay.
I can't.
Is it?
It's like that.
Can you?
Somewhat submerged. Okay?
Okay.
You hold it for a second. Then I cruised through. I looked at it. Okay?
Yeah.
I pulled over. I said, hey, look at that ship.
Look at that.
Half submerged.
Look at that.
Hey, that's pretty neat. I came up around the butt. Look at that.
Look at
I
that.
turned around. I held onto the ship for a second. I took a couple photos of it.
You held on to it.
I held onto her.
You held on to her.
And I also took note of where the water was on the ship because
Okay.
the tide was going out.
Tide's going out.
Tide was starting to go out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Which means it's not going to help me as much, but it wasn't there yet.
You're in the shifting
It was
sands
still
of time.
helping me. I was shifting. The tides were coming to attack me.
You were in the shifting sands of time.
The tides were about to attack.
Okay.
So I'm coming through. I noted the position of the water.
All right.
Okay. And now we're going to have to move. I moved past the ship.
Okay.
Okay. Let's reset here.
We moved past the ship.
And I'm still cruising. The ship's over there somewhere.
Okay. We can get out of
I'm
this.
still going with the tides,
Get
with
out
the
of there.
winds. Get that out of my face.
Get that out of there.
And now we're going to build something else
more of this, okay.
up there. So I'm coming down this channel.
Yep.
Continues. Okay. So I'm still cruising. It's starting to get narrow. They put up some bollards that are
Couple of ballers.
ships. Big ships can't get through here. Look,
Big ship ballers.
they're sticking in the.
How about that? This can stand up.
They're
How about
sticking in
that?
the mud.
Is that a baller?
They're like
that be?
this, so I can get through.
Yeah.
But big ships can't. Big old ships can't do it.
You can't
So
do
I
it.
come right through.
Yeah.
So I'm cruising through. Okay, I'm here,
right.
and now we're gonna set it up again. Now I'm
Okay.
further down. So once we get to the end of that channel, there's a huge lake here.
Huge lake.
Huge. But
Big one.
But check that out. It's huge. Actually, further. It's more bigger in that direction.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
And then let's just get all these. Click this out.
Let's get that out.
Get these in here.
Let's get those things out.
And there's look at this. There's woods on all sides,
all sides.
everywhere.
All sides.
So I'm cruising in here. I'm like, let's go check out this big lake. It's huge.
Okay.
I come in here. Now the water is more shallow over here. Let's see. I can use something for that. What do I use? Let's pop a couple of these out. Okay, this
Yeah, there
is
we
gonna
go.
be.
That's shallow water.
Yeah, this is gonna
Look
be
at
like
that.
rocks and stuff.
Look at that.
This is mud.
Look at all
rocks.
that.
So what I do? Okay, that actually
Okay.
extends further out here.
All right.
Because the tide's moving out. This is getting more shallow, right?
Yeah.
So what I do is I come out here, and my paddle's barely in the mud. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dipping into a couple inches of water.
Okay.
I tied myself to a fallen tree. Okay, let's get these out of here.
Okay.
Fallen tree. It's gonna be here. And what can I use for that tie? Tied myself to it. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that.
All right.
I tied my craft to it.
And you still have the power.
I still do, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm chilling here, and the water is getting more and more shallow. And then it occurred to me, hey, if I stick around here, I might actually get stuck.
Yeah.
And that would be bad.
You could.
Because the mud is thick.
Yeah.
It'll go up to your knees.
The tides.
And I'm in the middle of a huge lake
Huge lake.
filled with all this mud, okay?
Oh,
and the
that
mud
mud.
is
Look at that.
surrounding me. Look at that.
Look at that mud.
It's coming
Rocks.
in there.
You don't have a skid steer. You can't
I
do
don't
nothing
want a
about
skid
that.
mark on that.
Look at that.
So
Look at that.
what I do is
about that?
I hang out for a minute.
Uh-huh.
I take a little bit of time to do it, but then I'm like, oh gosh, I better get out of here.
Yeah.
So I cruise this way. Actually, hold on. There's other people here.
Yeah.
There's another craft here, small one.
Okay.
2 people in it. And I don't know what they were doing. I think they might have been boning or something.
Oh, wow.
They were hanging out here.
That sounds special.
Their craft was empty. They were somewhere over here, which was in the woods, right?
Okay.
I don't know what they were doing. Kind of spooked me out a little bit.
I think there's probably a few more birds by this point.
There were more birds, yeah, for sure.
birds.
There's probably a couple more of these. You gotta remember,
Yep.
this is mud, and I'm literally, it's coming around.
Here, let's just
This
do
is-
that for good measure, you know?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Let's get them all.
Getting a little worried about these
Look at that.
guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Look at
so
that.
this is all mud.
Because it's getting shallower and
It's
shallower.
super shallow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So here's what's happening. The tide now, let's bring that back in.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the tide.
Tide's going the other way. Because
Tide's going the other way.
I was there. It
Look
switched.
at that.
Now it's moving this
Look
way.
at that.
So that seems like a
Okay.
good thing, right?
That seems like it's working for you.
I thought it would help me.
You still have the power.
Okay, but I don't actually.
You don't.
Let's
Okay.
talk about that for a
Okay,
second.
let's talk about that.
Because here I am trying to move out.
Yep.
Get out of here. I'm trying to move out of this, infested area here. Look at all
Yeah.
these pills.
Look at that.
So I'm trying to get out of here. And what I didn't realize is, guess what? Wind is still blowing at me.
Yep.
Look at that.
Coming straight at you.
How about that?
Boom. Look at that.
It's just fighting me.
Look at that. Tide's going this way.
Yeah.
Wind's going that way.
Tide's kind of
All
out of me. You would think that the tide would be helping me.
This is where the shifting sands of time
Didn't feel like it.
really come in.
I got to tell you what, didn't feel like it.
Yep.
Felt like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's when I started. Might have to bring this melon in here.
Okay.
Maybe.
Should
I?
Maybe you should.
Let's bring this. Okay, so here's
Okay.
the story. Let me just paint this picture.
Okay.
So I get out of all of this
Okay.
area.
Yep.
Okay, I get out of the mud just in time.
Yep.
Get out of my face. This is all gone. Now I'm
Yep.
back in the main channel here. Here we go. Okay.
All right.
Now this is when I'm gonna use this as a demonstration real quick here.
Okay.
Okay, here's a melon,
Okay.
right?
There's a melon
And here is,
right there.
this is gonna represent my brain. Okay.
Okay.
Here's me.
Okay.
Here's me. This is bigger than it needs to be, but it's just,
Yes.
you gotta use your imagination.
Exactly.
Now here's what's going on, right?
Yeah.
I am in a situation where I'm trying to move through. Like I said, wind is fighting me.
Yes.
Okay? Honestly, let's switch these around because this is,
Yep.
I think it's a better indication.
Yeah.
Now this is the wind, this is the tide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Switching
okay.
it
So
up.
now we're switching it
I'm
up.
switching it because it
We're
makes
switching it
more
around.
sense to me.
Okay.
Let's just bring that in.
Okay.
So I'm moving in. I thought I timed it right with the tides. I thought we had an agreement.
Yeah.
Right, to help me,
Yeah.
but you can't trust the tides.
You can't trust the tides.
That's when I realized that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Now that,
What happened to
what
that?
this represents.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at this one.
Look at that one.
Okay. You know what this is?
What's that?
That's my brain.
That's your brain.
Okay, that's me trying to figure out
Cut it open.
why I just got fucked
Cut it the fuck open.
from the tides.
Look
Okay.
at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So that's what
That
happened.
doing it for you?
That's where I was.
That's where you were.
Mentally.
Okay.
Trying to make it through.
That's a rough place to be.
Yeah, so that's that.
There we
Get
go.
out of here.
Look at that.
So I'm cruising, right? I'm cruising through.
Okay.
And I'm fighting. Okay, I'm ripping in. I'm digging in, ripping
You're
into
digging
it.
in. You ever just rip into
This
it,
is
man?
me. This is what it felt like. I got a fork. No, let's make it a spoon.
Yeah.
I'm just spooning with my paddle here, right?
Yeah.
Trying to go against
No power.
the wind. I have power.
No.
You see power?
No fucking
There's
power.
no power anywhere.
Power's gone.
Second of all, I'm
It is
tired.
gone.
I've been out all day reading, hanging out,
Soaking in the
stuff
sun.
on my face.
Yep.
Yeah, nude.
Yep.
That'll take it out of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Paddling in.
Yep.
Trying to get back. You know.
Yep.
And then that's kind of the main setup for the story.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
And what the main point is here is that you're looking at is there's land here.
Yeah.
Okay. There's lots of land. There's birds everywhere.
Lots of birds.
Okay.
Lots of birds.
Got a
by
big
this
old
point.
ship here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. We got smaller ships here on the other. I'm bringing all the channels back in
Yeah.
here. Here's mine. Look at that.
Look at that.
Okay.
You probably got some mud going on over there
Look
too.
at that.
Look at
There's a
that.
couple of those.
Look at that.
There's a couple.
Look at that.
Now I have this on the
that?
board in case I need it to tie myself off.
Okay.
Okay, look at that.
Look at that.
You got some of that there. Let's put a couple more on.
Okay.
Look at that. Okay. There's the sunken ship.
Sunken ships
Bring it
over
back
there.
in. Okay.
Look at that.
There we are. Look at that. It's wedged.
And your brain, don't forget,
Yeah, that's my brain.
that's it.
So that's that.
That's the representation of the brain.
That's where I was.
Yep. And you're fighting the tides.
And I didn't win. You know what? The tides.
Yep.
The tides kind of dealt me a raw deal.
How do you fight that?
How could you fight
How
this?
could you fight this?
Look at this.
What is it?
What even is that?
And this is what we're talking about, folks.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
This is the whole point we're trying to make.
You're trying to fight the tides.
Look at what we're talking about
This
right
is
here.
the core of all human suffering, right here. Look
This
at this.
is
The
it.
brain, the land, the boat,
Look
the
at the-
channel,
and the money.
the rocks,
Look
the
at
mud.
that.
Look at the mud.
Pills.
The shipwrecks.
Pills.
The crafts.
The mud.
The boats.
Look
the
at that.
channels.
The little boats.
The rocks.
The mediums. The bigs.
Got the life jackets.
Yeah, the
life
channels,
jackets.
there's
Why aren't we
channels.
wearing life jackets?
Look at that.
Gosh,
There's
you
channels
guys.
in there. Look at this.
You guys.
Look at that.
What are we doing?
What is
How
that?
am I supposed to overcome this? What am I supposed to do?
Honks podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
send us
honks@gmail.com.
send us a line. Let us know what you would do.
What would you
Because
do?
Look at that. What are you gonna do?
How do you overcome that?
How would you deal with this?
How would you overcome that?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Like and subscribe.